The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on WildCard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Lions, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different about playoff football in the NFL. You can feel it in the stadium. You can sense it down on the field in pregame. Both these teams have had this as their #1 goal all year. Make it to the playoffs. Everybody has a shot, and we're about to kick this thing off and get rolling.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up 4th down. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Goff going to open up with a throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's a third down and 4. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down with just shy of midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Throwing, Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the home, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a loss.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Goff in the pistol. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Prescott now. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll try to run for it. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased. If you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's in. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys move back to within 1. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First and 10 at the 43-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam LaPorta. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Kamara going to try to pull his way in, and they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down, first and goal. Here's Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Lions extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Prescott. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 30-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Going up top. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds. I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC WildCard game. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case,
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. And give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. second down. It's Dak. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice game.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Throwing here is Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. They'll bring him down right at the 35. That is good enough. They pick up the first down. Williams in motion. They'll run with Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but...
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw again. Dak. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Cooks going in motion. Dak facing 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Throwing is Prescott. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. Here's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but here's 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. Now he'll run it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That is intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Gibbs. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They hand it to Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.